I'm not here to hand you fake positivity today. I'm not going to tell you that everything is perfect just the way it is. Let's be completely honest with each other. If you were truly satisfied with how you look and feel, you wouldn't have clicked on this video. I want to give you the raw, slightly uncomfortable truth about why you might look worse than you actually could, and what we are actually going to do to change that. The reality is, it's not about finding magic creams, and it's not as simple as just telling yourself to be confident. It comes down to your habits. Bad habits that you are likely practicing every single day without realizing they are quietly destroying your appearance. So, if you're truly ready to hear this without getting defensive, let's step inside, sit down, and get right into it. Bad habit number 1, calling yourself ugly. This is the root poison of everything. When you speak those words out loud, or even whisper them to yourself in the mirror, your subconscious mind takes it as an absolute fact. It completely integrates into your identity. Once you let that become your identity, an invisible wall goes up. Even if you try to build new skincare routines or healthier habits, you'll find yourself quitting after just a single week. Deep down, a quiet voice will tell you, "Why bother? I'm just not one of those naturally lucky, attractive people." But let's look at the actual reality here. It is rarely a lack of potential holding you back. More often than not, it's just a lack of discipline and a habit of being lazy with yourself. Think about it honestly. If you don't even respect your own potential, why would anyone else? If you are eating garbage, sleeping poorly, never moving your body, and spending hours alone in your room, doing things you already know, drain your energy. What exactly do you expect? Do you expect to just magically look good? It's not gonna happen. The very first step to fixing this is to stop branding yourself as ugly. Every single time you say it, you make it more true in your own head. You are giving your subconscious a free pass to stay comfortable. You need to replace that self-pity with real, physical effort, which leads us directly into bad habit number 2, letting yourself get out of shape. Your physical form is the ultimate reflection of your daily discipline. Now, let's be realistic. You do not need a flawless six-pack or a fitness model physique to be considered attractive. But if walking up a single flight of stairs leaves you completely gasping for air, that isn't just you being tired. That is deep neglect. When you choose to be completely lazy with your physical health, you are broadcasting a loud, clear message to your subconscious and to everyone else who looks at you. You are saying, "I don't respect my own body." And the truth is, if you don't show respect to yourself, why should anyone else? Physical discipline isn't about punishment. It's the highest form of self-love. Even light activity, a simple walk, dedicated stretching, or moving around your room, completely shifts your state. It builds real physical energy, internal confidence, and an aura of discipline. And that is what people truly find attractive. Which brings us to bad habit number 3, skipping basic hygiene. Listen carefully to me on this one. Absolutely nothing kills your overall attraction faster than poor hygiene. You could possess the most naturally beautiful features alive, but if you allow yourself to have greasy hair, unbrushed teeth, noticeable body odor, or dirty, unkempt nails, it is instantly game over. People notice everything. They won't say it to your face, but they will subtly avoid you. But here's the good news. Hygiene is the easiest thing on earth to fix. Brush your teeth every morning and night. Shower daily. Wash your face properly. Keep your clothes freshly laundered and immaculate. Spray a touch of a clean, subtle fragrance. That is truly all it takes. Think of hygiene simply as baseline maintenance, never as extra effort. Just like you would never leave your house without charging your phone daily, you cannot expect to function beautifully without recharging your personal hygiene daily. Which brings us to bad habit number 4, touching your face constantly. You probably don't even realize you are doing it, but you're likely touching your skin hundreds of times a day, and all that dirt, oil, and invisible bacteria from your hands go straight into your pores. Then you're sitting there wondering, why do I keep breaking out even though I literally bought half of Sephora's skincare aisles? Babe, this is exactly why. No amount of luxury skincare can outrun a bad habit. Touching your face too much clogs your pores and makes existing breakouts significantly worse. And if you are popping your pimples with your fingers, congratulations. You just gave yourself deep scarring and pigmentation that is not going away anytime soon. It is time to keep your hands completely away from your skin. The true fix for this habit is pure awareness. Every single time you catch your hand creeping up toward your chin or cheek, intentionally pull it back down. Keep your hands busy. Hold a pen, hold your water bottle, or just rest them in your lap. It sounds simple, but it works, which leads us to bad habit number 5. Eating like you absolutely hate yourself. Relying constantly on sugary snacks, greasy fast food, and midnight binging sessions doesn't just impact your weight. It completely wrecks your skin, kills your daily energy, and speeds up cellular aging. Now, let's be realistic. The problem isn't having a slice of pizza once in a while. The true problem is mindlessly eating junk food just because you're bored, scrolling through social media, or trying to numb your feelings. That isn't hunger, babe. That is internal punishment. So adopt the classic 80-20 rule instead. Focus on eating whole, real foods 80% of the time, and allow yourself to enjoy your favorite treats for the remaining 20%. When you finally begin treating food as fuel for your cells, rather than an emotional distraction, your skin naturally clears up, your body composition changes, and your vibrant energy returns. Which leads us to bad habit number 6, destroying your sleep. Sleep is never optional. It is your body's non-negotiable cellular repair time. When you constantly skip it, your skin barrier, your mood, and your physical energy begin to suffer. Your brain slows down, and you quite literally look older overnight. Dark circles, dull complexion, a foggy mind, and irritability are all the direct costs of a lack of sleep. When you prioritize getting 8 hours of sleep every single night, your face changes. Dark circles fade away. Your skin looks vibrant and alive, and your natural energy returns. The secret truly isn't complicated. Go to bed and wake up at the exact same time every day, even on weekends. Keep glowing screens away from your face before bed. Read until you feel naturally tired. Stick to this for just one single week and watch the transformation in the mirror. Your face will thank you. Which leads us straight into bad habit number 7, dressing like you don't care. True style is never about flashing expensive designer logos or brand names. It is entirely about effort. When your shirt is wrinkled, your sneakers are covered in dirt, or your clothes simply don't fit your frame right, you are silently broadcasting to the world, "I didn't even try." And people will absolutely believe you. You don't need a massive, expensive wardrobe to look polished. You just need clean, well-fitted clothes that show you respect yourself. Presentation matters immensely. It is the absolute first thing people observe before they ever get the chance to know your personality. Which brings us directly to bad habit number 8, nail biting. Listen, I understand that stress and anxiety can make you chew on your nails as if they're a snack. But we have to be completely honest here. It is one of the most unflattering habits you can possess. Your hands are among the very first things people notice about you. They see them when you are holding your phone, paying at a counter, gesturing while you talk, or literally just existing. Bitten nails paired with ragged, dry cuticles? It is simply not a good look. Plus, the biological reality is that all the hidden bacteria trapped under your nails goes straight into your mouth, which is incredibly unhygienic. Not to mention how weak, brittle, and uneven your nails look afterward. The fix for this habit is simple. Keep your nails short and perfectly clean. Better yet, invest in a simple, elegant manicure. Even just a layer of clear polish forces you to think twice before biting. And if you are really struggling, try a bitter nail lacquer formulated to stop biting. It's effective enough to break the habit quickly. Which leads us to bad habit number 9, consuming too much caffeine. Now, let's be clear. Coffee, matcha, and tea are not the problem here. They can actually be a beautiful part of your morning ritual. The true problem arises when you start treating them like water. 3 iced coffees and an energy drink later, your sleep cycle is completely wrecked. Your skin looks entirely dull, and you wake up with puffy dark circles that even the most expensive concealer cannot save. Trust me, no skincare routine can fix the damage a heavy caffeine addiction is doing behind the scenes. The fix? Cap your intake at 2 cups max, and absolutely nothing after midday. That way, you still get to enjoy your favorite morning ritual and boost your alertness, without completely trading away your deep, restorative sleep. When you rely on discipline instead of artificial stimulants, your body stops crashing. Your skin keeps its natural glow, your mind stays sharp, and you don't wake up feeling utterly exhausted every single morning, which brings us straight to bad habit number 10, living like a vampire. If you spend your entire day sitting indoors, scrolling through social media in pitch darkness, you are actively draining your vibrancy. Your skin becomes dull, your baseline energy drops, and your face constantly looks exhausted. As humans, we fundamentally require sunlight. It is not just about getting a tan. It is about essential vitamin D. This single vitamin directly regulates your mood, your hormones, your skin health, your bones, and your sleep cycles. It impacts literally everything. You don't need to roast in the sun for hours. Simply step outside every single morning for 5 to 10 minutes. Leave your headphones and your phone inside. Just walk, breathe, and let natural light hit your eyes. It sounds almost too simple, but it will completely transform your skin, your sleep, your mood, and your baseline energy. Which transitions us to bad habit number 11, being disrespectful. Physical looks fade incredibly fast if your internal attitude is completely unpolished. If you cannot practice basic courtesy or express genuine gratitude, if you remain permanently glued to a glowing screen while someone is actively speaking to you, you instantly diminish your value. True presence is magnetic. Sincere connection is attractive. Active listening, being anchored in the present moment. These are the traits that people find deeply compelling. So, resolve to fix it. When you are physically with someone, be fully present there. Put the phone down entirely, look them in the eye, and actually listen. Genuine attention is a rare luxury now, and that scarcity is exactly what makes your aura so magnetic, which leads us to our final bad habit. Number 12, staying chronically stressed all the time. Stress does not just live in your mind, babe. It physically prints itself onto your face, your posture, and your aura. When your body is trapped in a permanent state of stress, it pumps out cortisol. That is the exact hormone that actively destroys your collagen, speeds up skin aging, disrupts your hormones, and breaks your sleep. Most people try to numb this stress in the most destructive ways possible. Binge eating, toxic scrolling, or staying in draining relationships. That only accelerates the damage. Instead, a single mindful action can rewrite your nervous system. Let's do it together right now. Just pause and breathe. Inhale deeply. Hold it for 2 seconds. Inhale just a tiny bit more. And now, exhale completely. If you practice that simple breathing pattern for just 2 minutes, it signals an immediate emergency stop to your brain's stress response. It sounds far too simple, but it is the ultimate internal reset. Attractiveness was never just about your genetics or finding a magic skincare bottle. True radiance is about the energy you choose to carry, the quiet discipline with which you treat your body, and the way you show up for yourself every single day. It is time to drop the lazy habits that drag your potential down. Commit to fixing that one thing starting today. Not tomorrow, not someday, today. Do it consistently for just a single week. Watch how much better you look, how much better you feel, and how differently you carry yourself. Because the ultimate truth is, no one falls for cold perfection, babe. They fall for real, visible effort. If you found this helpful, welcome to Coco's Vanity. Don't forget to subscribe to our circle, and I will see you in our next session.